Hi everybody! Okay, so this is Elemental Hilary from hilaryselementsofhealth.com, and I do energy work, belief and emotional processing, especially over the phone, and chart readings and card readings. Okay, so we do a little daily oracle card read, and usually I draw the cards in front of you, but this time we were listening to an astrology thing and I just let myself already draw the cards so we could do a really brief one. Maddie gets a little impatient if we take too long. So today, for the next 24 hours, let's see, today is January 18th. This is the horse. This is the power of the horse for the next 24 hours until about 1 p.m. January 19th. So, I was reading about the horse, and the horse said, "Mighty horse, power to run across the open plains or to bring the vision of the shields, dancing in purple dream rain." In understanding the power of horse, you must see how to strive for a balanced medicine shield. True power is wisdom found in remembering your total journey. Wisdom comes from remembering pathways you've walked in another person's moccasins. Compassion, caring, teaching, loving, and sharing your gifts, talents, and abilities are the gateways to power. So I'm going to show you again, that's the theme for the next 24 hours. Be compassionate as opposed to trying to wield power on other people. Okay, there's a lot of interesting power dynamics going on in the United States political agenda, definitely, right? And then for Capricorns, I got Lynx, which is a secretive healing, like the order. It's like an order of the Lynx. Let's see. And I just said that intuitively. That's how I know it's probably true. It's like a whole order of Lynx people that do Lynx medicine. The Lynx, you know the secrets so very well, the dream time and the magic, but you'll never tell. May I learn to hold my tongue, observe like the Sphinx. Powerful yet silence, the medicine of Lynx. That's the message for Capricorns right now, is be secretive, hold your tongue when you can for the next 24 hours, okay? For light workers, I got the Singer of Healing, which is exactly what it looks like. It's a pretty one. So you guys are here to help heal others, but you got to heal yourselves in order to do that. So make sure you're receiving healing first, okay, in order to be continuing your work for the world. And this is for the spiritual technique or practice for the next 24 hours, the fairy guide. So you have to listen to your own fairy guide in the next 24 hours to do your spiritual technique. Now, that does not mean to follow your ego, which is very confusing because a lot of our stuff we want to do is about our ego. It means to follow your own guidance. So, whatever you feel guided to do for spiritual reasons, follow that. And maybe this is something you've been doing your whole life. But don't do it in an egotistical way. Do it in an open, discovering way, receiving love and healing. And for romance, we got the Stag. Okay? And I'm going to read about that one because, or I'm going to at least look at the notes for that one. Because it means pride and leadership in the Native American animals. In the Druid animals, the stag is a deer, right, Maddie? It's a deer with horns. The stag is pride, independence, and purification. So try not to be too prideful in your romantic relationships, but you may need some independence in the next 24 hours. You may need to purify in order to be ready for the next thing, romantically speaking. This is what I got for Twin Flames. This is your own animal guide, just like the blank one for the fairies. So that means that you've got your personal people already working on it. If you've met your twin flame, your people are working on it already. It's kind of like just have trust and faith. The hare for soulmates. The hare means rebirth, intuition, and balance. Now, it means fear in other cards. So you might need to transcend fear, but then you will have a rebirth. You will have greater intuition, and follow that intuition if you can, and make sure you're balanced in your dealings if possible. Okay, now we get to the tree cards, which are very interesting. The tree cards this time were the ginkgo for money or abundance in the next 24 hours. The larch was for your personal health, and the spruce was for the pandemic, which is a really cool looking one, right? Okay, so let's look at, I'm going to look at the money card first, a little bit more in depth. It is the ginkgo. Can you say ginkgo, Maddie? Ginkgo. It's one of the oldest trees on Earth. Next to the yew, in terms of age, this is the primeval tree. The great power of the ginkgo has revealed itself so clearly as after, it has never revealed itself so clearly, as after the devastating atom bomb in Hiroshima. The bomb claimed thousands of lives and many more animals and plants. Incredibly, 4 ginkgo trees survived the explosion. So crazy. The ginkgo is the living embodiment of our origins, the source of life. It shows us the way to the core of our being. If we are true to ourselves in the way we live and behave, we act as nature intended. Then our abundance comes to us. Authenticity and inner confidence with strength and integrity. Then nothing is beyond our reach. But first we have to know where we come from, or else we cannot know where we are going. Connect to your roots, your origins, and then you are united with the source of being. Cool. So, without roots and orientation and direction, we feel bewildered and deserted. And that's when you may be lacking the income you need or leaking your money, right? Okay, so from the seed comes the tree, from the tree comes the seed, the source of life, immortal to the core, discover the home of your being, send down roots, center yourself. Who are you really? This is the larch. The larch was for your personal health in the next 24 hours, if you were watching. And that tree, the larch, it's very pretty here. That's the tree angel that you're seeing. I don't know much about the larch, I don't think. Your star has risen and it will not leave you. Luck and inspiration, power and perseverance. Be ready and open yourself to the rhythm of the seasons. The earth who holds you in the light of the heavens. Okay, so in Ayurveda, we're taught to go with the rhythm of the seasons. Same with Chinese medicine and old European herbal medicine. If you're feeling what the rhythm of the seasons is, as well as your own personal rhythm, then you have a greater... You're done? Well, we're not quite done yet. We're almost done. You have a greater ability to be in health. So, if you abuse larch and continue to allow it to be felled or herded together, it will grow monocultures, disgrace, and stupidity will follow. Ignorance and instability eventually leads to serious depression and feelings of emptiness and unhealth. But if you go with the spiritual clarity, inspiration, and harmony that the larch brings, fairies, charming elfin beings, were glimpsed beneath the larch in the mountains, its natural habitat. Dressed from head to toe in silver and white, they would dance under the ancient trees and mountains, singing sweetly all the while. Larch tells you about unexpected help coming your way. This is a really good thing if you are watching for your own health. And you gotta receive the help that's being given to you all the time from other realms and from this one, right? It can happen in very ordinary ways. For instance, my spiritual community is going on a cleanse right now, so we're in a cleanse. So that is probably helping my health, right? But there's also a lot of extraordinary ways it can happen in that are easy to miss if you're... Okay, let's move on to spruce. And spruce is an amazing looking card here. This is amazing. I knew spruce was really cool. I love the essential oil. Smells so good, you guys, especially Idaho blue spruce from Young Living. Man, that is like my favorite. So sweet and really high vibration. So the spruce, the breadth of space and the depth of the earth stream through the eye of the needle. The secret of living above and below penetrate each other and create life. The meeting is perfect. Viewed directly from above, the star-shaped pattern made by the branches of spruce resemble a snowflake. This is for the pandemic. So, this distinctive density has a positive effect on the tree's extraordinary clarity and energy. According to the myths and legends, if a mountain troll felt like rampaging through a forest, it was bound to be fir and spruce trees that were being thrown around. No other trees were challenged to the troll. The power of the spruce facilitates the creative act between heaven and earth. Spruce acts like a key sensor for cosmic forces. The earth catches these forces with the help of trees and reflects the harmony of the universe and the music of the realms deep into the crystalline structures of rock. Among other places, spruce trees mediate between the worlds. Wow. Spruce's gift is to help us extend our personal boundaries and access the higher realms. If we do this as a collective, then we bring in more help for health in general, right? And we start being a more healthy society. This is a doorway to the universal harmonic, the Tao, which confers great integrity and power. Be worthy of it. Spruce's gift is to help us extend our personal boundaries and access the higher realms, okay? This is a really important societal expansion, hopefully, going underway. And we will say goodbye. Bye. Bye. Look at all of Maddie's heart. Okay. And we'll see you tomorrow, maybe.